Hi you guys, this is the Balanced Feminine channel. Thank you for stopping by, and thank you for coming back for those of you who've already been watching my videos. I love you so much and I appreciate your support more than you know. So there's a thunderstorm happening and there's been some pretty significant changes in just the planetary transits. We're like full on into retrograde season, and we have the Gemini energy, and Mercury's coming retrograde, Venus is in retrograde. There's some Cancerian energy coming about too, which is there's a lot of emotions and looking at like relationships and your old patterns and like really reevaluating and changing those patterns going forward, and also how you're communicating in your relationships. A lot of focus on relationships. So that's just like the beginning of it. Like there's so much to it if you follow astrologers and subscribe to things like that. There's a lot going on right now. It's pretty exciting times actually. This summer is like a lot of uncovering truths and emotions and really just like getting down to the core, and it's exciting. And maybe you felt some shifts in how you're viewing things in your life and how you're feeling about things and processing things. Maybe you feel like you're coming to a close of an old cycle and purging some feelings and starting kind of a new fresh start with some things. Maybe that's something that you've experienced and you're feeling recently in relation to these retrogrades that are happening. So that being said, I'm just going to do a twin flame reading. So divine feminine and divine masculine, where they're at, what their energies are, their lessons that they're going through right now, any changes in their energy, changes in the connection going forward. Okay, so let's start with an overall energy in the connection. So what is this energy that's between the masculine and feminine right now that they both may or may not be aware of, but the overall energy of the connection right now? I'm just shuffling the twin flame journey. Oh, the Queen of Wands, confident and magnetic. So this is the divine feminine, but it is the overall energy. So I'm just going to say that they're feeling from both sides like a magnetic attraction, confidence and magnetic. So the Queen of Wands, in their power, confident, maybe they're feeling like this magnetic pull towards each other, or they're just thinking about each other a lot. But the Queen of Wands the wands are action. So maybe it's a magnetic pull that's feeling like they're gravitating, like they're feeling pulled towards you, like they need to come towards you, and vice versa. Like maybe you're really feeling like, obviously in the connection that attraction's always there, but maybe it's feeling a little stronger now with all these extra emotions coming through. So the overall connection is strong feelings of magnetic attraction that you're confident in, and that's perhaps they're feeling confidence in themselves or in the other, in your person. All right. Let's look at the the energy right now for the divine masculine. What is the divine masculine feeling these days? What are they going through? Where's divine masculine at? I feel like it's been a while. I kind of detached a little there. Just had some downtime, and my child's been teething, so we've been doing that and learning lots of new routines while trying to. So just got to really rest when I need to. So let's see. Oh, wow. Okay. Ace of Swords, breakthrough and awareness. Queen of Swords, Three of Swords. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. All swords. Okay, I'm going to show you them in the order they came out. So what is the masculine going through right now? What do they feel right now? So we have the Ace of Swords, breakthrough and awareness, and then the Queen of Swords, which is sharp and assertive, and the Three of Swords, which is heartache. So these are all swords energy. So all like the swords are of the like the head space, like the mental space. So it's not so much emotions or actions. It's more in their thoughts. So they're having some sort of breakthrough and awareness, and followed with the Queen of Swords and the heart and the Three of Swords heartache. I feel that, to me, this is showing that not only is it a breakthrough and awareness, but maybe it's connected to the Queen of Swords, which is a divine feminine card. And if they're feeling like the divine feminine is in this Queen of Swords energy, maybe they're having a breakthrough and a realization that it's due to this heartache. So they hurt the feminine, and that's why the feminine is cold, closed off, why they're feeling like detached, why they're feeling like maybe the feminine just cut them out of their life all of a sudden, or they just feel like the energy between you just dropped. And that actually explains for me this like confident and magnetic, because the confidence right there is like the queen. We have these two queens. So, and then the magnetic attraction, I actually heard this earlier, but it's true. Like the law of attraction is you focus on something, you want it, and then as soon as you like let go of how it comes to pass and you surrender to it, that's when you manifest it. That's when it comes back to you. That's when it's really attracted to you. So if the feminine is in this Queen of Swords energy, where actually we saw this in my recent previous draw, where they have cut off, they've like frozen their cords, their energy attached to the masculine, like they've just like cut them off all of a sudden because they're healing or they're focused on themselves or whatever. The masculine doesn't know why, but all of a sudden they just don't feel that same attachment from the feminine anymore. Like maybe they don't feel like the feminine like wants them anymore, or maybe they just feel this shift in this connection, which is attracting them to you even more. And either they're having a heartache over this, or they're sensing that it's because of this heartache that they put you through. So they're doing a lot of thinking, a lot of realizations, a lot of awareness coming to light, and it has to do with the energy that they're getting from the feminine. They know they hurt you, and maybe it's hurting them too. Wow, what's the feminine going through right now? What's going on with Divine Feminine? What is Divine Feminine feeling right now? Healing and recovery. Let's get a couple more cards, please. Why is this healing and recovery here? What is Divine Feminine going through right now? Where is she at? Where are they at? Guys, if you haven't subscribed, please. That way you can get updates. You know, it's a new channel, so it also helps YouTubers and other people like you who could benefit from the messages find my video. It helps it get bumped up a little bit. It helps you get notified when my new videos are up. So please do subscribe, comment, and like. I love it when you do. I love your feedback. I love connecting with you. Thank you so much. Healing and recovery. Is that it? Is that all I'm gonna get? What goes with this? Give me something else. Did I just see a card that was... I thought I saw a card that was turned the other way. Okay. What else do we have? Spirit. Oh. Ooh, defense mechanisms. This has come up time and time again as well. Oh, we almost got another one. Let's get one more. One more, Spirit, please, for Divine Feminine. What are they going through right now? Where are they at? I'm just going to pick one. Oh. The Moon. Illusions. Okay. So we've got, as they came out, we have swords to start. Healing and recovery, And then we have 7 of Wands, which is defense mechanism. And then we have the Moon. So these are all, to me, very feminine. So yeah, they're focused on themselves. And this Moon is like these illusions, like they're cutting through. I feel they're really healing, and they're seeing what their defense mechanisms are or have been. And that's something that they're really focusing on healing. Like, how can I drop my defenses? How can I not take things so personally? Yeah, like maybe something's going on in their lives right now where they're putting into practice like all this healing that they've done, and they've been putting it into practice, and that they've just realized like this illusion, like it's come to light for them. They've just realized that they still have some heavy emotions, and that they still have their guard up in some ways. Like they're still guarded. Like what is it that why are they defensive? What are they guarding? And what is it on an emotional level that still needs to be healed in order to get past that? So I feel there's something happening for the feminine right now, that's what they're working on. They're really looking at something that has to do with being guarded and healing through that. And being honest with themselves. I keep getting that too. Being honest with themselves. So it's like, why do they feel, why did they or why do they feel the need to sugarcoat or cover things up or over-explain or justify or seek validation or close themselves off? Like, why? What is it? What is this guard? And it's like, I feel like they're just guarding their heart. I feel like they've been hurt maybe, and they've been hurt, and they've been doing so much healing, but it just takes time. It takes time to actually let people in and have that transparency. And then when you do, it's like you have that connection. And then, like I was saying, like maybe they have something going on, like maybe they're meeting new friends or they're hanging out with people, like summer's coming. And I think like some people have been rolling out with this. They're starting to get back together with people, right? Like not everyone's in isolation anymore. So maybe they're getting together with people and really connecting on new deeper levels, but they're realizing that they're still holding back a little bit, and they're like, okay, what is it? I thought I worked through all this. I thought I healed this. I thought I was ready to be transparent and ready to just communicate everything, and I thought I understood everything, and I thought everything was healed, and now I'm practicing it, and there's just a little bit of resistance still, and a little bit of a guard up still in these areas. And what are they, and how can you heal through those? So, wow, I feel like this feminine, just whatever it is, just because of how deep that is, it's like they're, like how the card says, healing and recovery. Like not only are they healing, but they're recovering from trauma, like deep rooted trauma. So like outside of this connection, like it goes deeper than that, and it's really liberating, because if they can recover from that, and if this is the last thing that's coming to light for them, is these final like defense mechanisms, and it's coming to light, so they're seeing it and they're aware of it and they're healing through it, then that's beautiful, because that means that they're so close to ending that old cycle and starting a new one, breaking the old cycle, breaking the old patterns. Which I was actually having a conversation with somebody recently about how, and I was saying, and she was saying too, how we both see it in people we know and in ourselves, how it's like there's just been so much happen in the world that's been so horrible, and things have just got so distorted and so crazy in the world, and it's like we've reached like a breaking point. And it's like our generation, or whoever's going forward, whoever's starting families now and going forward, it's like we are the ones who are breaking the cycle of these patterns of all this pain that's been been, you know, passed on for generations and generations. It's like we've had enough. The world's come to a breaking point, and like it's collectively we feel this giant, like, that's it, it's over. It's time to switch things, time to be different going forward. It's time to create, you know, healthier ways so that our future offspring and like our future families can just be healthy again. Like families can be families, and there can be harmony in relationships, and there can be healthy relationships, and just like this major breakthrough. Like the world has come to a breaking point, and we are the ones who have endured so much that we've had enough, but we're educated and knowledgeable and strong enough to not only endure and persevere, but to mend and recover and create new ways going forward, to break these old cycles and create new healthy ones for generations to come and going forward. And we're the ones that are like doing that healing, because it starts with you. If I don't heal all my stuff that's been passed on for generations, then, you know, my son's probably going to deal with a lot of the same stuff, and it's just going to keep going. So it starts with me. I heal it. He, you know, has a different experience than I did, and that's great. And then it keeps going on, passing on that way, and it's like progressing in a positive way, you know. So I feel that's something that the feminines may be realizing, and they're really working on that, because they're closing a cycle. That's how I feel with that. So what is the divine masculine? What is masculine thinking these days towards the feminine? Is the feminine on their mind? Are they there? It seems like they have like a magnetic pull. So what does that look like? What is this magnetic attraction to the feminine? Like, what are they feeling? What does this energy and the connection feel like for the masculine about their feminine? What is this energy of confident and magnetic in the connection feel like for the masculine towards their feminine? Love initiation, wow. Imprisonment, that's familiar, yeah. 10 of Pentacles, wow. Wow, okay. We have the Ace of Cups, love initiation, followed by the 8 of Swords, imprisonment. There's that Swords energy that came up and what they're going through. So they're imprisoned in this Swords energy, which we saw, which is holding them back from their 10 of Pentacles, which is their ultimate achievement, and this love initiation. So it's like they feel, wow, they feel this magnetic pull. Like they feel like coming towards you with a love initiation for some. And yeah, how does this confident and magnetic energy feel for the masculine when they think of their feminine and they feel a love initiation for their feminine, but they feel imprisoned? 8 of Swords, like they can't, either like it's stopping them from making it, it's stopping them maybe, and then maybe they're like putting more focus and attention on their 10 of Pentacles, like maybe their material world, because that's what they're comfortable with, that's what they're used to, and they're just like, they're so stuck in their mind, which is the Swords energy, which is all of this, right? Ace of Swords, so they're having this breakthrough in awareness that the Queen of Swords, the feminine, is sharp and assertive, and they think it's because maybe they hurt them, maybe they think they lost you. And so now maybe they're going through their own heartache, but they feel like there's this love initiation that they want to happen, they want to bring forward, but they're stuck in that Swords energy, and like this breakthrough in awareness and this queen of this feminine in this heartache who's cold and closed off. Either they feel it's easier right now to focus on their 10 of Pentacles, or it's keeping them from their 10 of Pentacles because their feminine This love initiation with their feminine would mean they have their ultimate 10 of Pentacles, which is everything that they need, their ultimate achievement in life, but they're stuck. They're stuck because the feminine, they feel like maybe they lost you. Because you're sharp and assertive, you're closed off, they feel like they've lost you. But they're having some breakthrough in awareness that they did this to you. Or a breakthrough in awareness that they're losing you. They feel it. And that's why they feel this like magnetic pull to you, because you've like dropped them off. And now all of a sudden, like, your energy is missing from their energy space, and they feel it, and they're like, where'd you go? And they're like, this love initiation is hanging there, and it's like, but they don't know. You're cut off. You're gone. Maybe they already lost you. Maybe they already lost this. So how are they going to get past this imprisonment? That's what I wonder. We'll look into that. Wow. Okay, so how does the feminine, what does this confident and magnetic energy in the connection feel like when divine feminine is thinking of her masculine? Knight of Pentacles, steady progress. Wow. Oh my God. Hierophant, spiritual advisement. Wow. Charging ahead. The Chariot. This is unbelievable. That energy, that magnetic energy, I feel like the feminine is like, I trust in the universe. I've planted my seeds, which is the steady progress. So I'm just getting a little bit of, yeah, so there's like, it says charging ahead, so it's like this marriagement, like spiritual advisement with the Hierophant, right? So like looking at your values. So this energy, this magnetic attraction, this energy for the feminine when they think of the masculine is coming through as it's like they have faith in this connection. And it's like they're using the law of attraction. Like, it's like they're aware that they've dropped the masculine off, that they've like disconnected and frozen those cords to work on themselves, because they know that this is the steady progress, that it's not something that they need to rush, that it's really in the hands of the universe. So they've let go of how it comes to pass, which goes back to what I was saying with what that magnetic energy means. So yeah, they let go of how it comes to pass. They're trusting in the universe in this steady progress. They planted their seeds. They feel this. They feel this spiritual advisement. They feel this. And then it says charging ahead, but I'm getting not charging ahead towards this, but they're charging ahead towards this healing that they're doing, because they know that whatever they're experiencing in their life right now is showing them, it's like a test to them of these final little things that they need to work out before they'll be ready to have this. So right now they're still in this steady progress, and they're feeling like the law of attraction is working for them because they understand it and they trust in it. They have faith in it, so they're not worried. They're not feeling like they lost the masculine. They're not feeling like everything's gone. They're still feeling this spiritual advisement, like this is their person, like this can happen. They're still feeling that. Even though they've distanced themselves and they've cut off ties, it's not to cut off the chance for this. It's to cut off that energy to free the masculine, and then also to free them to have their own experiences, the feminine to have their own experiences, to be able to bring to light these defense mechanisms that they still have to heal in this recovery, and focus on charging forward, focusing on this recovery. So this confident and magnetic energy in the connection for the divine feminine feels like they have confidence in this. They have confidence in this connection, that it can be this, even though it's taking even though it's slow and steady, they know that it can go the distance. They know that it can do this. So they're just going forward. They're just going forward. They have confidence in that. Wow. I love that, because the steady progress comes up to show that they're taking their time, which is like, you know, contradicts like the charging ahead. And just with the attraction and the healing that they're going through, and the fact that this Hierophant with the spiritual advisement is there, it just tells me it's like they're not feeling like they need to rush towards the masculine. They're feeling like they know that this is a slow and steady wins, because they're going for the long haul, which is what the spiritual advisement is and what this steady progress is. They're going the distance, and charging in wouldn't maybe foster that, because they know right now with the experience that they're having, whatever it is, they've seen that there's still something that they need to work on. So if they charge towards the masculine, they wouldn't be healed, fully and completely recovered, in order to have this spiritual advisement and be exactly where they want to be. And they're just having faith in the process, and they know it's going to take more time, and they've surrendered to that. And that surrendering is that cutting ties or freezing cords, that ultimate surrender and putting faith in the universe of how it comes to pass, is what's making the masculine have that magnetic attraction and feel like they've lost the feminine, because there's no longer that grasp. I just feel like the feminine like had this grasp, like, I'm so afraid to lose them, and I'm gonna do all this for them, and then it's like they finally, like, they just released, and it was like they threw their hands up and said, I have to do this, and I'm doing it for me. Whatever, you know, the universe has for me at the end of this, for my greatest good, and the greatest good of all is what I will be happy to receive. And just having full faith, and that letting go is making the masculine feel like they just don't feel like they're in the feminine's energy anymore. Like, they're so used to feeling that attachment, because when people are thinking of you all the time, you can feel it, you know. How many times do you text somebody in a day and they're like, I was just going to text you, or I was just thinking of you, or you have a dream of someone and they contact you the next day, or like right when you think of someone they call you, or like you think of someone and then you run into them in the store. And these things happen to me like on a daily basis. And the more aligned you are, which if you're the feminine and you're in this position, then you are aligned. I'm sure it happens to you all the time, so you totally understand. I'm sure the masculine's starting to get there too, if they're not already. So you get it, that when you cut off your energy like that and you just open it to the universe and give it up, that person feels that missing attachment. They feel that they're not on your mind all the time anymore, and they're your main focus, and you're not stressed about losing them, because when you're stressed about losing someone, you're focused on how it's not working, right? Which is the opposite of manifesting, which is the law of attraction in the way that you don't want it for this connection. So now that you've actually let it go, it's counterintuitive. You've let it go, but it's actually attracting them back to you. So that's just how it works. Okay, so I'm going to get some clarifiers here. I'm going to go into the good tarot, because it's been a little while. Good tarot. Whoa, what do we have? Whoa, they're just popping out all over. I didn't ask for any of these, but okay. This deck is sticky, so bear with me. So what I want to, I'm really struggling here. What I want to look at here is, like I said, I wanted to go back and ask about this, this imprisonment for the masculine. So they're feeling like they've lost you, they hurt you, they know they did. They're having some sort of breakthrough in awareness, whether that means that they are realizing that they're losing you, or at least that's what they think, because it's all swords energy. That thought and that magnetic pull that they're feeling towards you, and feeling like they've lost your energy and they've lost you, is bringing forward this feeling of wanting to bring you a love offer, a love initiation. They're like, I need to come forward because I'm losing her. But something's stopping them, and it's the swords energy. It's this imprisonment. So they're trapped in their mind. What are they afraid of? They're focused on this 10 of Pentacles, or maybe they feel like because they're too scared to come forward with this, or they're too stuck and they don't know how to come forward with this love initiation, that they're gonna miss out on this Ten of Pentacles, everything they've ever wanted. So I want to go in and look at these fears, like what is it? What is this imprisonment? I want to clarify that. And this Ten of Pentacles too. So we'll just have a look at that. These are very sticky. Okay, Spirit, please clarify. When the masculine thinks of the feminine about bringing forward this love initiation, but they're imprisoned, what is this imprisonment here for? What is this imprisonment card about? Gosh, I love the sound of the rain. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's so beautiful. And it like never rains here either, because I'm in the desert of Canada, so she's raining today, thunder and lightning. Alrighty, so masculine's feeling drawn, but feeling like this love initiation needs to come forward, but they're feeling imprisoned. What is this? What is this here for? Six of Pentacles. Justice. Okay. Three of Pentacles. Okay, so right away, because I see that we have, so we got the six of Pentacles, Six of Earth, we got Justice, and then we got Three of Pentacles, which is the Three of Earth here, and that is making me think right away that this has something to do with this Ten of Pentacles, because it's also the Earth energy. So they're afraid. And then there's the Justice. So it's like, are they getting some sort of karma? Or that this is like a lesson learned for them. Like this, that's all it was, that they just had this connection, and this, now they've lost you, and they just have to take the lessons and go forward and forget this love initiation, because that's their karma. They lost you, and you know, take the lessons and go forward. Yeah, like they got what they deserved. The Justice is also supposed to be a good omen in love, so that may mean that they sense somewhere that there's a chance, or something tells them that they can get past this imprisonment. Oh my god, this is the message I'm just getting. So they can get, something's telling them that there is still this chance for love and getting what they deserve. They've learned, as long as they've learned the lessons. As long as they can get past that. So they can get past this, and they can have the Ten of Pentacles, ultimate achievement. I feel as long as they listen, like they tap into their intuition, yeah, because when we look at love, this is a good omen. So like karmic rewards and getting what you deserve, but maybe for some reason they're too focused on their pentacles. I also feel like this is something to do with connecting to their spirituality, and maybe they feel like they have a little more spiritual growth to do, because they have been too focused on the material and their pentacles before, or maybe they just lost sight of their spirituality, and that's what's blocking this intuition, which is what this block and imprisonment is, because there is this good omen. You know, they have learned their lessons. They're feeling blocked of how to come forward with this love initiation and have that Ten of Pentacles and ultimate achievement with the feminine involved, with love, and, you know, like that spiritual connection. Because they have been a little too disconnected spiritually, because they've been overly focused on material. So something is, their intuition is calling them to seek spiritual growth, a little more spiritual growth, in order to listen to their intuition and listen to their heart, in order to get past this block of imprisonment, in order to come forward with this love initiation and have their ultimate achievement with this Ten of Pentacles. And that will be like their balance of that masculine and feminine, like, coming together. They need to trust in their intuition. They need to tap into their spirituality a little more. And I feel like they know that this Ten of Pentacles, like this ultimate achievement, isn't just about money and material things. It's about that love. Like this, like not being able to, or knowing how to come forward with this love initiation. It's like blocking them from their Ten of Pentacles. So it's like, before they used to just be like, Ten of Pentacles, I have everything, you know, my life figured out. And then all of a sudden it's like they feel that they're missing this feminine. So now all of a sudden they don't have Ten of Pentacles anymore. Now all of a sudden they need that love. They need that love initiation in order to get there. And it's like they're realizing that, and maybe that's the lesson, which is what Justice is trying to tell us. That's the lesson coming through, that they need love, they want love, they felt love, or they want to feel love, and that's part of their Ten of Pentacles. And in order to do that, they need to focus a little more spiritually. So I'm just going to look at this book here quickly, what it says of Earth. Yeah, building on solid foundations. For the Three of Pentacles, and then the Six, happy surprises, unexpected resources, and generosity. What I have sent forth in love comes back to me many times over. As the generosity of others becomes apparent, wow, and unexpected resources show up. The universe is exhibiting its generosity, reminding me that the world is full of pleasant surprises. Just when I was beginning to doubt, I'm reminded of the treasures I am entitled to receive that show up at my door. What will I unwrap today? Yeah, so something's happening that they're feeling really, I feel like they're feeling really grateful, and it's like their faith is being like a little renewed, and they're just feeling like they're tapping in a little more spiritually, and they're getting that some sort of other like new resources or influences that are gonna help them tap into this intuition, and that's what's needed to break through this block. for this love initiation for the 10 of Pentacles with the feminine. Wow. Alrighty, so I'm just gonna fan these out again. So yeah, that breakthrough and awareness for that masculine is really making me wonder, you know, with this justice and these pentacles and this love initiation coming through. It's like they've had some sort of karma, or, you know, they've really learned a lesson. So, alrighty. So what is the feminine? What is the feminine feeling now? Just clarifiers here for their energy of the connection towards the masculine. I'm just going to get 3 cards for the feminine too. Perfect. This is great. We got the 10 of Earth, which is the 10 of Pentacles. So that's the duplicate to the masculine. So they're also feeling this. Like their ultimate achievement, like that their masculine is a part of having everything that they wanted, or having love is what they need to feel completed and feel like they have everything. You know, perhaps the feminine's really working on their 10 of Pentacles in a like financial career, stability in their life and their relationships, and maybe when they think of their masculine, it's something that they want them to be a part of. So yeah, they're focused on their pentacles and their stability. They're really focused on stability. And then there's the 10 of Swords, 10 of Air. Which is like, to me, it's like a lot of communication. So I feel like they're working on communication. And that's ultimately what this transformation is about. They're working on their ultimate achievement, their best communication, their stability in life, and this transformation, which is that healing and recovery. So maybe they feel like this ultimate achievement, this 10 of Pentacles, and this improved communication is what's going to transform this connection between them when they think of the masculine. Whew, all right. Yeah, it also says here in the book, so graceful endings and hopeful beginnings, epiphany and end to old ways of thinking. Wow, I bless the ending, grateful for the lessons I have learned that can free me from the patterns that no longer serve me, followed by transformation. Are you kidding? Yeah, they're really focused. It's like they have everything. They have love for themselves. If the masculine can be a part of that, then great. They're just really focused on their stability, and they're not, it's like they're not veering off this path of just really taking solid care of themselves, which is so important. You know, instead of feeling all stressed and panicked and like having like that devil's energy and like all that mental anxiety energy, we don't have that. We have healing, and we have steady progress, and we have values and stability and, you know, blessings and learning lessons and seeing the beauty in that and then moving forward. That's so beautiful. All right, let's just end this with messages from their higher self. So what would the masculine say to their feminine today? Whoever's watching this video, what does the higher self, your masculine's higher self, what message do they have for you? Something that they want you to know. If they could tell you anything, if they could tell you something with No fears, total transparency. Message from their higher self. And we got transformation, which we just got, which is a duplicate to the feminine. So either they're recognizing that the feminine is doing this, because there is a feminine on this card, so they see, I feel like they see, and they're like, have you seen that quote where it's like, the greatest apology is making changes and actually doing the work on yourself, right? Like, you can say you're sorry, you can say you'll change, you can say whatever, but it's like actions are louder than words. And it's like this feminine, like, maybe they didn't even apologize, maybe they didn't even say I'm gonna change, maybe they just went ahead and did it, and they're like, fuck it, I'm gonna do this for me. Maybe it'll come around one day. I'm not gonna go begging, I'm not gonna go, I'll be everything I need to be for you. And you know, maybe the feminine now would come back and say, you know, like, I did make mistakes, I was wrong, I did have some issues or insecurities, and like, you know, maybe they'd be open to talking about that now. But I feel like the masculine, their message to you is that they recognize this transformation that you've gone through. They see it and they appreciate it, and or also they're going through, that's what they're aiming for as well. So it's like you're both ending this old cycle and hopeful for this new beginning and this transformation of self and of the connection. It's the ultimate apology, you know? If they've recognized this in you, do you recognize it in them? I don't know if you can see them on social media or if you have any contact, or you know, anything that you've noticed that you know that they're doing work on themselves. Maybe they are. Maybe, you know, maybe the masculine is doing this transformation as well. Maybe you've both gone through this major, you know, dark night of the soul, this major awakening and accelerated spiritual growth, and you're both just ascending and ready to start over and like learn some huge lessons and really have transformed yourselves. Maybe that's happened for both of you. You know, whether you can see it in the other person or not, this is either telling me that they see that you've done it or that they're doing it. So whichever way it is, it's mirroring. So we know you both appreciate it. We know you both appreciate that because you're both going through it. It's up to you and your circumstance, where whether you recognize it in the other person or not. But I feel for some of you, they see that, and they see that as the ultimate apology. Like, you went and transformed, and it's like they're doing the same, you know, maybe they're doing the same, and that's the kind of person they are too. That's beautiful. So what message does divine feminine higher self have for their masculine? Base chakra. Wow. What does this make you think of? Right away, like, I'm like, roots, healing, material, masculine. This is masculine energy. It actually right away made me think of this, because it's like your values, your roots coming together with the masculine. Wow, yeah, it's like they're digging to their roots and their core values, and yeah, it's like that connection to their masculine is there, is strong, and healing these deep-rooted wounds. Yeah, so the base chakra, it's your root chakra. It has to do with, it's an earth element. It has to do with the earth. So, you know, everything material, and then anything that's made you who you are, healing that, because it's an energy. That's what a chakra is. It's an energy system, part of the energy system. So it's like they're healing they're healing their roots. They're looking at their core values. They want stability, and they want this masculine energy. That's what I get. Wow. Okay, I'm going to end with just one angel message with an affirmation from an archangel here. What your guides want you to hear today. This is a beautiful reading. If you guys resonate with this and you like it, please like my video. You can also find me on Instagram at thebalanced_feminine. You can email me or go on my website for personal readings, which I love doing. And the website is www.thebalancedfeminine.com, or email me directly at info@thebalancedfeminine.com. I look forward to it. Thank you so much. I do love reading soulmates, career, lost loved ones, any kind of readings like that. Personalized, and I'll send you a private video link. Alright. The website and my Instagram are still pretty new. I'm just kind of still getting in the drive of all this, so yeah, so follow and watch me grow and be a part of the community, and I love you for it. If we have aligned, that's really special to me. Alignment is everything to me these days, so I'm really, really happy to have you be a part of that journey with me. So thank you. All right, Archangel Gabriel, love it, comes today with a message that says, I know the truth in the center of myself. All the answers lie within. Ancient knowledge and wisdom are available to me. I recall my dreams when I awaken and use them as tools to help guide me in my waking life. Love it. Thank you guys so much. Have a great night.